I've been kind of re-evaluating my life about it, and I don't know. I kind of mentioned it with Ari, and I kind of felt like I needed to backtrack anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah.
What have you done to kind of reevaluate?
I've been cutting off my access to those kinds of things. So unfollowing any Instagrams that are weird, and just working more, being busy keeps my mind off of
That's a thing, dude. You know, so many people are like, you know, if they see something like this, they're like, oh, no mercy, blah blah blah. Well, I think so. If something like to lose your job, I think the best thing you could be doing is working, rather than yeah, idle hands are the devil's hands, right? So okay, well, I do respect that. So you can be a little bit more specific about this, because I mean, none of us are here to judge you for shit, man. We're you know, we're not we're not, you know, well, that's not us, you know. And if there's anybody that's going to be talking to you about this type of stuff, I promise you, I'm the best person to run into for this. Okay. So what specific stuff have you kind of been not looking at as much anymore?
Mostly just
Okay.
I don't like aggressive or like videos.
Why's that?
It makes me feel guilty. I mean, I don't know.
So you should have a conscience about this.
Yeah.
I respect that. I truly do.
Thanks.
Yeah. What age ranges are kind of displayed to you?
I was looking in the like 15 to 18 range.
Okay.
Maybe 14.
Sure.
And anything under that goes really bad. I don't really like it.
What is it about? I guess why is your moral line at 14?
I guess that's where the Tumblr kind of thing.
Oh, so that.
I think that's just kind of where I was introduced to at that time.
Okay, so it kind of just stunted there in a way.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sure. So when you see something under 14, there's a level of guilt or.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
What
those
does it do to
guys.
you?
Oh, really? You watch them as well, yeah?
What,
I watch them all the time,
you're saying
every day.
or
Yeah, when it's under
it
30.
makes me feel gross. Like I feel disgusted.
Okay.
And whoever took the photo, because when I was 14 or 15 was around the time that I was thinking about suicide.
Of course.
And before that, doesn't feel appropriate, or I don't know.
I mean,
Weird.
yeah. Like, if you're being so open and honest and sharing all this, I'll share with you. I feel you. The first time I was when I was 14 years old, so I understand that level of thinking. So I'm with you on that, man. Where do they show you these? I guess 13 and under. Like, is this on Telegram? Is it on other apps? Like any other apps? It's 13. How does that get through on Instagram? Like publicly, or do they just?
Sometimes it's on a story.
Okay. How often do they kind of send it to you?
Well, I haven't really been looking for it,
Sure.
but I guess it depends on if you ask for it.
Okay.
And I mostly just follow them because they just post it on their story or something.
To themselves?
Yeah.
13-year-olds? Okay.
No.
Oh, no, 14.
Like 14 to, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. So mainly the 13 and unders on Telegram. Maybe, or is
I would say most likely.
Okay. Okay. On Telegram, I think in some of the messages here, you mentioned like groups, I think it was. Okay. Who introduced you to Telegram groups?
Probably someone on Instagram.
Oh, Instagram, Telegram pipeline. That's quite the rabbit hole, isn't it? That happens, man. That happens. Don't even worry. Okay, so they introduced you to these groups. How many years ago did Telegram groups kind of get introduced to you? A year ago. Okay. Were all the groups kind of this type of stuff? Okay. What would that number be, you think? Sure. We're,
And a lot of them get shut down. Don't even display anything.
okay. The ones that do, what do they display? Like these types of images, kind of? So you say when you see 13 and younger, it disgusts you, which I truly believe, and from what it seems like, quite a number of that stuff has been shown to you. It seems like you being in the wrong place at the wrong time, rather than you trying to look for that stuff. I could be wrong, man. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I think that's what it is. It's wrong place, wrong time. How young? Because I know these Telegram groups just go bananas sometimes.
Oh, feels so good to breathe through my nose properly.
It was seeing all you can do at this point is help turn it around and go tell all those people. You know what I mean? What have they? How young do those pictures go? Like, have you seen like 10, 11, stuff like that? Okay. What was happening to those 10, 11-year-olds in those videos?
A lot of them are solo videos.
Okay. And what are they doing in the videos?
Themselves.
Okay. Are these boys and girls, or both, or either or?
I guess both.
Okay, so you've seen some with boys too, kind of.
I guess, yeah.
At Flight Story, we use Fiverr freelancers to run hundreds of experiments every single week. Every single thing is tested so that we know what we're putting out there is truly valuable to our audience. Head to fiverr.com/diary to get 10% off on your first order.
Well, I'm just asking, like, no wrong answers here.
I'll say yeah,
Okay.
but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I mean, was this somebody with like shaved head, or is it like a boy? Like, it wasn't. Did you see a sort of?
Well, within the age range you're talking about, I'm not.
Okay.
But
But you for sure seen girls that were 10 or 11.
yeah,
Okay.
on these groups.
Okay. Absolutely. What about something like? And I guess we just have to cover this, but I think I already know the answer. Did you take any of these photos yourself of what's in those groups?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool then. That's cool. So we can just talk about what.
I mean, I ran into this.
Right.
Obviously, I've never done something like this.
No, I feel you. Yeah, man. Best you can do is just tell me what the real bad guys are doing. I think. Have you seen anything like maybe 8 or 9 or 7, 6?
I mean, not that I know, like, it's not that they display their age.
Right.
I would say it's maybe 8, 9, 10 age group.
Okay.
I don't know 100%.
So the youngest thing would be 8, give or take. Okay.
Yeah, it could have been that.
Okay. What was happening in that video, kind of?
Again, it's always been solo.
Always been solo.
And I guess with another person.
Okay. Got it. I'm just curious. You mentioned on the Instagram chats that a few times I think you got carried away and bought some of this stuff. When did that start? You kind of purchasing this stuff?
See if you want to go.
Okay. Do you pay in USD?
Crypto is usually how they trade or maybe cash out.
Yeah, I figured. Where do they advertise? Like, how do you know where to buy them? Like, where are they advertising this stuff? Instagram. Okay. They advertising in Megalinks or something? No. Okay. I mean, so.
They'll advertise like that they have X amount of pictures, or maybe they'll advertise their age.
Right.
But I usually get like 10 photos, and it's not in a mega or in a. It's not in a file.
Right.
It's just a direct message.
Okay. And they send that to you on whatever app. Okay. How much do those 10 photos cost?
They change. Some people charge a lot. Some people charge a little bit.
What's the smallest you've paid?